release and negotiate with Nnamdi Kanu like Mandela, Gandhi, Martin Luther, lawyer tells FG. Welcome to the news, and please listen to the end. Aloy Ejimako counsel to Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has disclosed how to negotiate with the agitator. Ejimako said Kanu should be released before governments can commence negotiation. He pointed out that Nelson Mandela of South Africa, Gandhi of India, and Martin Luther King of the United States, US, were released before the governments of their countries negotiated with them. In a tweet, the lawyer said it is unnatural to negotiate with Kanu while detained. When a man is in detention, you wish to negotiate with him. The first step you take is to stop resisting every effort being made to release him from detention. That is how they negotiated with Mandela, Gandhi, and Martin Luther King. It is unnatural to negotiate with a man in chains, Ejimako tweeted. Kanu is locked up by the Department of State Services DSS. The pro-Biafra agitator was rearrested in Kenya and repatriated to Nigeria to continue his trial for treason. The IPOB leader is expected to appear before Justice Binta Nyako-led Federal High Court sitting in Abuja on October 21st. Meanwhile, the prelate of Methodist Church Nigeria, His Eminence Dr. Samuel Chukwuemeka Kanu Uche, has urged the President Muhammadu Buhari-led federal government to grant amnesty to secessionists like Sunday Igboho and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The truth remains that you cannot, negotiation cannot be done in chains, no matter what. It will not even look like negotiation. That is the truth. You have to allow the person. Okay, first of all, you filed a case against the person and you made him or you yourself brought him back from wherever he was to attend to your case, and all of a sudden you were keeping him from being as in tried, and you're keeping him from having the law take its course on him, which is very, very, very wrong. It is undemocratic. It is unconstitutional, and it is unfair and unjust. It is only right that, number one, he is being tried by the law, and of course, the only crime we are saying here that this person committed, which should not even be regarded as a crime, is agitating. I mean, it is written in the Constitution that you will have, or citizens of Nigeria has the fundamental human rights. We have a fundamental human rights. And of course, it is even an offense to infringe on any citizen's human right. Now, with that being said, he should be allowed to defend himself in court. And after that is done, if the DSS says, okay, what is keeping him from being brought to court to defend himself is because they are trying to negotiate with him, you do not negotiate. It is not even sounding, it is not sounding right. It is not right. You do not negotiate with a man in chains, rather. You do not negotiate with a man in chains. And of course, you do not keep quiet. There's another thing that is causing these agitations to be fueled. And that thing is the inability of the government, or the government not communicating things. There is no line of communication between the electorates and the people, between the agitators and the people. Okay, this particular man, why are you keeping him silent? And everything has been done to get the government to at least say something. Oh, okay, we have been keeping him for this reason. We are trying to negotiate with him, or, I beg your pardon, a dialogue is going on. Then, of course, the people say, okay, fine. Why don't you release him? Let it be saying that this particular person, that this particular man, and I know that it is not just him alone. It is not Mazi Nnamdi Kanu alone that is in detention. Even the leader of the Yoruba nation, Mr. Sunday Adeyemo, he's also in detention. These people should be released. And the dialogue done. That will be after their release, not while they are in detention. Not while they are in detention. After their release. And I tell you, this loss of lives or this unrest that is happening in the South, that has begun to happen in the South, everything will die down. That is just it. Everything will die down completely. everything will die down. Everything will die down. That is just the truth. But if you have him in detention and you're not saying anything, you're not saying anything to the Yoruba nation, you're not saying anything to the Biafra nation, you're not telling the agitators, oh, this is what is going on. I mean, a lot of assumptions will go on. People will assume, oh, has he been harmed? Is he dead? Is he alive? We're not hearing from him. The governments are not saying anything at all to us. A lot of things will come up. And of course, you do not try to right a wrong with another wrong. You don't do wrong to right a wrong. The only way to do that is you go about the right thing. These particular people, you think they're doing it the wrong way, you call them for dialogue. They can't call you for they cannot summon you for dialogue, but you can ask for their presence and they would come. Listen to them. What is really the issue? Oh, there is no fairness, there is no justice, most especially there is no equity, there is no equity in allocation of funds, in appointments, in resources and what have you. Oh wow, is that so? Yes, that is the reason for the agitation. Yes, there is also bad governance. You know, governorship style is bad in our region. And you hear what they have to say. You also listen to us. Okay, what do you think we can do now? This particular issue will die down. A lot of killings will be stopped. In fact, as it has been done early. I'm telling you, in the south region, there will be a lot of calm. There will be a lot of unrest. The lives lost will not have been lost. Property that have been raised and burnt would not have been. Property that have been destroyed. People that have been made orphans. People that have lost their loved ones. People that have been made widowers. People that have lost their children. They're now childless. It would not have been the case. But now, okay, fine. It is better late than never. It can still be done. Continue to keep him in detention and the government remains incommunicado with these people. It's not really right. A lot of things will be assumed and it will what have happened to him? Is he okay? Are they torturing him that badly, or they don't want us to see him in a state of torture? Or, a lot of things will come in. And of course, people will fuel these things. Maybe they have killed him. Maybe, a lot of things will come up. The federal government should look for an amicable way to settle this. There is always a better way. There is always a better way. And detaining people because of they are protesting against not against anybody now, against the governance, against bad governance, against the things that trouble the citizens of Nigeria should not be a crime. It is their fundamental right to protest and they should be allowed to exercise their civic right. On this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for listening to the end and do have a great day ahead.